Let's talk about Canelo, Alvarez, and Crawford once again. Apparently, Eddie Hearn got a fight with Josh Fataya or some dude from Australia. So, he spoke about Canelo again and basically said Canelo is too lazy to fight Crawford. He don't want to fight movers. And you get that from Mexicans a lot. You get that from Mexicans a lot. They talk about you're running, but through all these, decades of boxing, years of boxing, they've yet to figure out how to cut the fucking ring off. He said he don't think Canelo wants to fight movers, and then he said, okay, the interview basically what about Benavidez? No, he don't want that fight neither. But they say Canelo don't want to fight movers. He want to fight guys that come forward. My thing is this: Benavidez come forward. What's the problem? I was listening to Julius from Ring IQ. He said Canelo style was all wrong for Benavidez, and part of his premise was that Benavidez would have to come down to 68 to fight Canelo. That just lets you know that people are so accepting of Canelo's pussification. That's just what it is. People are so accepting. They know he's such a pussy that he never took a fight with a straight bet. He's never fought a straight fight. Especially in his top fights, he's never gave somebody a fair chance. Even with Dimitri Bivol, no, dude, he washed Canelo down there. They still tried to make it seem like it was a competitive fight. So if he don't want to fight movers and he don't want to fight guys to come forward, basically he want to fight guys that he know he gonna beat, and for the most part, he's so lazy that he don't even want to go for the knockout no more. Now, don't forget, we was listening to that sparring partner say that Canelo just quit while sparring. He don't have it no more. And then you kind of ask people, they ask that question, you see women ask that question, why do guys hold on to women that they don't want to marry? You know what I'm saying? That's the same question you got to ask about Canelo. Why is Canelo still fighting when he know he don't want to fight no more? Obviously, the obvious answer to the Canelo question is money. The obvious answer to Canelo, is money. Canelo you gotta understand, ain't no pensions, ain't no 401ks, ain't no medical expenses in boxing. So when you done getting it, you want to be done getting it. That's the main source of income. Even though you got nice sources of income coming in from real estate, this, that, and the third, guess what? You'll always be able to get that if you maintain it and you keep growing your portfolio and whatever else investments you got that don't go bad. But boxing, you don't want to have to get out your bed at 45, 50 years old and have to come back and do exhibitions and have to come back and get back in the ring to make money. We seen George Foreman have to do it. We see Mayweather keep fighting exhibitions. I don't think it's due to, nothing but he needs some money, and I ain't mad at him. Nobody really foreseen this pandemic thing coming that was going to raise the cost of living in the way it did. It is what it is. That's just the game. So, but it's just the laziness of Canelo. It's the laziness, man. Like, he don't want to do it. I mean, you got 60-something fights, man. You've been doing it since you're 16 years old. It's like, I feel it. But, if you're going to do these type of fights, I think a lot of our opinions are, why not do them for free on regular TV? At least help grow the sport. And I know the money going to be a little bit funny. A lot of it funny. But I guess if they paying, most of us playing. Damn, this man's so strong. Even if you gave somebody you gave the majority of people in the world the easy option, everybody gonna take the easy money option. It's like watching the Squid Game. They're like, oh, we get to play children games for the amount to win a whole bunch of money, all this shit easy. You know? But he's just too lazy to fight Bud. And then Jermell Charlo messed that up. I mean, he fought Billy Joe and Caleb Plant. They both moved a lot. What it boiled down to is this. He believed Crawford a threat. He believed David Benavidez a threat. You got to understand, Floyd ain't passed that torch. You know, you can say he attempted to pass the torch to Canelo Alvarez. You can say, like, yeah, Floyd attempted to pass the torch to Canelo. You know, yeah, okay. He did. He attempted to pass the torch to Canelo. But, you know, he wasn't handing it over. You know, he wasn't trying to let Earl, you know, get an opportunity or Keith get an opportunity. He knew he was going to beat Canelo. Flat-footed, loaded up on his shots. He knew what it was. He knew exactly what it was. He knew what the business was. So, like I said before, it come down to he don't want to work for his food no more. He like that old dude at the job when you work at the plant and the people that refuse to retire, so they give them the jobs, you know, wiping down the cars after they get painted or before they go in to get primed and painted. They don't do nothing all day. It's easy money. You know? But if you was forcing them people on the brake line for another strenuous job, they would have retired 10 years ago if they could. Don't tell me what it is. He's allowed to do whatever he wants to do and fight whoever he wants to fight for the low. For the low. Who would? If all you had to do is go to work and watch TV all day and not do nothing, for real, check on a few patients and they got to swipe no ass, get no money, and they paid you good money, man, who wouldn't take that job? So Crawford is a threat, Benavidez is a threat, Canelo is lazy. He want to fight. It ain't that he don't want to fight movers. It ain't that he don't want to fight, or he only want to fight guys that come forward. He want to fight fights that he don't have to work to win for. He not concerned about getting these guys like Berlanga, Munguia out of there. He ain't even about providing value action-wise. Look, at least when you watch a Gervonta Tank Davis fight, you know what you get. You know what you get. You know when you watch a Tank fight, you know what you get. You're going to get excitement. You're going to get a knockout. You know, for a minute, he going to make you forget that he ain't fighting nobody. It's going to be explosive. It's going to be a movie. Canelo fights don't provide the same punch, the same action value, the same viewership value. It don't provide that same value. It don't provide that same value. I'll never consider him an all-time great. He's an all-time fake. Everything he got has been handed to him. And you wish the media could be real. But we know the media ran by the fake. You know the media ran by the fake. So anytime you say something real, you know, they demonetize your channel or they shadow ban you. You know, and straight up Facebook can tell you, you know, we gonna shadow ban your ass. You can't even be real no more. So when you go into the real world and you have an honest